Welcome, everybody. I want to thank you for joining today's show. Welcome. Today is the day 4 and is the final day of our land banking show. Okay, this has been the land banking promo show. Amazing show. And I want to congratulate every one of you who have taken action so far. You've taken a step. You've gotten yourself a property through GTEx Homes. You learned and you take action. One of the powerful things I've learned over the years is that a lot of people learn, but few people take action. In fact, there's a data that shows that in the whole wild world, and you need to listen to this, this is a powerful statement. 95% of people do either don't know things are happening or opportunity with a potential for high returns. Land banking is one of the oldest real estate investment practice where investors buy land in small or large quantities of undeveloped land with the intent to resell and to make profit. So the reason you're doing land banking is to resell and make profit. It's business. It's not sentiment, it's not emotion, it's not buying your city, it's not buying in your village. You're buying for the purpose and intention of selling later to make profit or even to develop it later. Another definition of land banking can also be said to be a practice of buying land as an investment, holding it for future use or making no specific plans for development. So some people do land banking and they don't plan to build, they intend to resell. Some people will do land banking for the purpose of keeping it now and in future they build something special on the land. And we have, just to recap, we shared a story of Redeemed Christian Church of God in Nigeria, the largest church congregation in the world, where the headquarters, called Redeemed Camp, was bought for just 6,000 Nigerian naira. If you put that in dollars, that's practically less than $10, right? And yet the value today is in excess, okay? Excess, the value today is in excess of $50 million. Excess, multiple excess. Just that portion. Of course, they went ahead to buy more. But the initial portion was just about 2.5 hectares, that was bought for less than $10, about $10 or so. And today, the value is way more than $50 million. So you see the power of land banking. And the pastors are doing it, smart investors are doing it. This is a season not just to pray and catch it and amen. It's a season to be a doer because only the doers get the result and the returns. A lot of us have been praying, Lord, make me rich, but you're not taking the actions that are going to make you rich. So no matter how much you say, if you don't take the actions, you aren't going to be rich. Now, not only are pastors investing, we also have rappers who are investing massively in real estate. This is a famous rapper called Rick Ross, right? Born William Leonard Roberts II in Clarkdale, Mississippi. Ross grew up in Carroll City, Florida, and says he learned much of his business acumen from his mother. When he became a young millionaire for the first time, I went to my mother because she had always been a registered nurse and worked 2 or 3 jobs. She always bought real estate. She came from Clarkdale, where the real estate was a lot cheaper. She will just keep buying houses. And I will say, Mom, what do you think about stock market? And she will say, Son, I don't really rock with the stock market. I don't know much about it, but I know about real estate. So when you buy something, make sure you can touch it. Are you learning here, guys? So the mom bought something she could touch. Okay. And this is very powerful for me in terms of principles and belief system. Okay. Um, Over the last 2 decades, he has purchased several expensive properties in Florida and Georgia. In 2014, Ross bought a palatial mansion reportedly containing 109 rooms in Fayetteville, Atlanta, Georgia. He bought it at the rate of 5.8 million and is worth 4.4 that's 5.8 million, which is about 4.4 billion naira. Of course, the value of his property has gone way up today. We haven't done valuation about what is worth today. But one of the powerful thing that I love about Rick Ross is investment in real estate and how he has had to invest in real estate over the years. And it's impressive, really. Okay, very, very impressive. And one of the things I tell people is you have to value real estate investment. Okay, you have to value real estate investment. If you don't, you're going to be making a large mistake. Okay, you must value real estate investment. Smart entrepreneurs keep investing in real estate. So listen to what Rick Rocks has to say about real estate. when it comes to real estate investment, they're always broke. And what he's had to do, he buys it when it's low and is able to sell it and flip it when it's high. And for you to do okay. So how many of you are getting value? If you're getting value, type I'm getting value. Next artist is Jay-Z. So after welcoming twins in 2017, Jay-Z and Beyonce bought a pair of home to match a 26 million East Hampton mansion and an 88 million Bel Air estate. Jay-Z also owned a Tribeca penthouse snagged for 6.85 million in 2004. Okay. I can go on and on. Let's talk about the 88 Bel Air estate. Newly built at the time, the property comprised of six separate structures measuring a total of 30 square foot with amenities like spa, wellness, a media room, and a whopping four-door swimming pool. There are eight bedroom and 11 bathroom and 15 car garage and more than 10,000 square foot outdoor living. Okay, let's look and check that out. Okay, can you guys hear me? I realized that each time I play a video, and I thought my media team will have figured out by now. Each time I play a video by sharing my slide on StreamYard, the audio doesn't come out. Um, Again, I think my team need to figure out a way. Well, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, type I can hear you. Okay? If you can hear me, type I can hear you. So the next video is 308 acres. This is uh, and this is their land. So that's Kanye over 388 acres. Land banking as well. He bought it for about $10 million. The value's gone up to over $60 million. So let's look at six common things people tell themselves on why they haven't started investing in land banking. Number one, I'm scared of being scammed. How many of you can relate to it? I'm scared of being scammed. Come on, talk to me. Okay? How many can relate with that? Oh, I'm scared. Someone's gonna scam me. Can you relate to that? Okay. So solution: buy from reputable real estate company. The reason people get scam is because you want to always buy from Omonile directly from the local landowners at cheap price. And some of these people oftentimes will sell to multiple buyers. And at the end of the day, it will be survival of the fittest, the most powerful that end up getting the land. So this is one of the major issue. I mean, companies have issues as well, but it's easy to call out companies. It's easy for government to get involved. It's easy to take company to court, okay? And the courts judge, who is right or who is wrong. But it's difficult to sue an omonile. Like, who are you going to sue in the family? The person can just disappear. There's no reputation. Nobody knows the person anywhere. Okay. Number two, excuse people give for not doing land banking is I need a lot of money to enter real estate. Solution. The truth is that you will always need more money to buy more real estate. The secret is to start small. You will never have all the money you need, right, to be able to do real estate. Never. You always need more money. You always require funds. And I don't even think it's just real estate. And if you don't buy today, it's going to be way more expensive tomorrow. And so if you're not careful, you go into this roller coaster of, I wish I could buy. I wanted to buy last year. Hopefully, I'll buy soon. And you never ever get to buy because you're always wishing to buy, always talking about wanting to buy, and never end up buying. So you have to figure out a way, guys, to be able to do your land banking business and start small. Start with half a plot, start with one plot, start with the suburb. Must you buy the most expensive one? I've met people who say, Dr. Steve, I want to buy your property in Betuleki. I'll be like, it's 35 million per plot. So I can't afford it. I only have 10 million. I say, why not buy my property in Asaba or buy the one in Ogun State or buy the one in Ibadan? So no. I only want the one in Betuleki. And guess what? They keep waiting. They are 10 million. By the time they eventually are able to raise 35 million, you know what the value will have been by then? It has increased again to 55 million. So I tell people, whatever you have right now, drop it and start land banking today. That flexible payment. Even if you can't afford that, can I be paying something every month? Same thing with housing. You'll never become a landowner or a house owner if you don't subscribe to flexible payment. I've been able to acquire a lot of real estate today. And there's none of the real estate that I've acquired that I had all the cash at once. I deposited, I spread the payment over time, and today I'm not where I used to be. Number next, okay, I'm saving up for my dream location. Okay, you may never be able to save up for your dream location. The longer you save, the more the price goes up. Start from what you can afford, grow your investment, and you will now buy your dream location later. And that's what happened. You can later even sell all the various ones you've been able to buy in the non-dream location to be able to then accumulate, add a little bit more, and buy your dream location. But not to start, okay? You will never get there. You will never meet up because each time you're waiting, you're wasting. The best time to buy land is 10 years ago. The next best time to buy land is now. So stop this and waiting for my dream location. Start with the location you can afford. My dream location had always been, honestly, Banana Island. But I started with Ikorodu, Aton, in Ota. Okay, today I live in Banana Island, Nigeria, and so. But if I did not start humbly with Aton, Ogun State, Ikorodu, I will not have gotten to a point where I could afford those other locations that I wanted. So start somewhere, start where you are, start with what is in your pocket, even if it means paying installment. Let me tell you this secret. When you start paying for property, it freezes, particularly for land. Of course, for houses, because most of the building materials are imported, so it's pegged with the dollar. But for land, because there's nothing imported, okay, when you start payment, the price freezes. Meaning, if a landed property is supposed to go for, let's say, I'm just giving you an example, $1 million, and all I could deposit is just $100,000, and I agreed to a 1 year payment plan. Now, within that 1 year, the value of that property could have moved from just 1 million to 2.5 million. I shared with you a story of a pastor who did that. He asked the city mayor, where is property development going in Houston, Texas, in the USA? And they gave him the location, and he went to buy a property for 1.5 million. And in 6 months, he sold that same property for 3.6 million. That's how land banking works. But guess what? If if you ask him, even that 1.5 million, maybe he didn't pay all at once. So there are situations where you drop the 500,000, I mean the 100,000 out of the 1 million, you begin to pay every month. By the time you're done paying, the value of the property has already appreciated, right? And technically, you didn't even pay the 1 million at the beginning. So you see the smart way to do this. Number next, excuse people give for not doing real estate is I know nothing about real estate. Solution, talk to a wealth advisor, get a mentor, talk to my company, talk to me. We can support you and help you in many ways to see how you can own property today. So don't keep saying I don't know anything about it. There are a lot of companies like ours who are willing to mentor you and guide you on that. Next excuse people give, additional fees in real estate is too high. That's why I haven't started. Good news. You have an offer today where we are waiving development fee. We're waiving, the documentation fee on today's offer. So if you're able to pay, and today is the last day, if you're able to pay today, all that is waived for you. So what? Oh yeah, give me more excuse. Another excuse is I'm not in Nigeria. Another solution, we deliver your document to you anywhere you are in the world. We partner with DHL and we send your document to you anywhere you are in the world. So you don't need to be in Nigeria to be able to start investing. You don't, because we make sure The document gets to you anywhere. No need for third party, you know, no third party who is eventually trying to take back your property. So somebody say how much? We're getting there very soon. So what makes us unique at GTEX? We deliver a document to you anywhere in the world. Our houses are green and smart. We're in four continents of the world, so it's not just in Nigeria. We do real estate in UK, Dubai. I'm here in UAE. So we do real estate here in UAE. We do in UK and US as well. And we have customer service support for 247. Okay? Before I get into today's offer and share more about that, I want to share with you about four quotable quotes on real estate that you must never forget. These are powerful quotable quotes that are life changing, and if you practice them, they will change your life forever. I just keep talking about these quotable quotes because they change my perspective about real estate. Number one is by the former president of US, Franklin D. Roosevelt. And he says real estate cannot be lost or stolen, nor can it be carried away, which is true. You can't carry it away. Purchase with common sense, paid for in full, managed with reasonable care is about the safest investment in the world. How many of you agree? If you agree, just type I agree. Okay? Type I agree. Okay? About the safest investment in the world. You know. Number two, quotable quote. I love this so much as well. Okay? Powerful quotable quotes. 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. More money has been made in real estate than in any industry investment combined. The wise young man or wage earner of today invests his money in what? In real estate. This is Andrew Carnegie, America billionaire. Okay, these are powerful people, and this is how they made it. So they're sharing the principle that's helped them. The third quotable quote: buy on the fringe and wait. Buy land near a growing city. Buy real estate when others want to sell. Hold what you buy. This is John Jackson Astor. He's a real estate and business mogul. It's powerful statement. I'm currently here in Sharjah. Sharjah is the border between Dubai, and other cities in UAE. And honestly, why did I come here? It's expensive to buy land in Dubai. And I'm asking myself, can I buy here in Sharjah? Okay. And start my development in UAE here in Sharjah. Okay. One day, of course, I intend to move and still do in Dubai. But if I can't afford Dubai right now, maybe I can start with Sharjah. That's the level of humility you want to do. Sharjah is around the big city of Dubai. So I will almost get the same value, investing there. Number next, powerful quotable quote, find where people are going, buy land before they get there. Okay? Find out where people are going, buy land before they get there. This again, one of the powerful principles I've had to use in my years of doing real estate investment. I've always looked for where are people going? Okay, where's the next big place? Can I buy property there today? Can I invest now? And it has always worked. It's been the secret to my wealth. I don't wait till I get something big, till everything is perfect. Let me buy what I can afford today. Okay? And I will keep at it. And one day I'll be able to afford, whatever it is that I really wish the best. And I've always said it, humility is required for you to succeed in real estate business. Many people are not humble. That's why they will never own good real estate asset. They always want to buy when everything is perfect. And there's just no such thing. Okay? So what's the offer we have for you today? We have 8 of our estate available on this offer. We have 10 units to sell per estate. And what is the offer? You have 25% discount. You have documentation fee of 2.5 million waived totally free for you. Development fee of 4.5 million waive under this promo for you. You also stand a chance to win all expense paid trip to Israel or Maldives. Okay. However, the rule is you have to pay outright and you have to buy three plots for you to automatically win all expense paid trip to Maldives or to um, Israel. Okay. Now, for the land banking, can you guys see my screen? Those of you who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, if you can see my screen, type I can see your screen. Okay, please confirm if you can see my screen. Now, the estates we have Ikorodu, Sapphire Estate Ikorodu, Lagos, have Lagos Ibadan Expressway. You know, we have, I heard you guys can't see my screen, so let me stop it and then start it all over again. I don't know why StreamYard is doing that. Let me start again. Share. Okay, now I hope it works this time. So we have Lagos Ibadan Expressway. We have Monia in Ibadan. That's Ibadan. We have the real estate Asaba, Delta State. We have the Jasper Estate is Sherry, Lagos State. We have a White House Estate Atonota. We have the real estate Abeokuta Lagos Expressway. And then we have the real estate Kudu in Abuja. So these are the 8 estates we have. So there's Abuja, there's Asaba, there's Ogun State, there's Ibadan. You have all these locations. But today, we'll concentrate on enlightening you about the Berigov Estate Lagos Ibadan Expressway. This is the most commercially plowed expressway in the whole of Nigeria. It's the most commercially plowed road. You know, you have millions of people going through this route and that's what's special about it. You have millions of people going through this route every day, millions of vehicles every day going through this route. So you can't just get this wrong in terms of if you choose to invest in this particular location. And remember what we talk about how land banking works. Where is population going? You go and meet them there. Remember those principles, right? So there are a lot of key factors that we look at and that we use to justify uh, a lot of these principles. I hope you guys can see my screen now. I hope you can see my screen. For those of you watching me on YouTube or Facebook, I just want to confirm if you can see my screen now. Okay, because it's important to me that you guys are able to see my screen. They still can't see my screen. It's giving me concern. So let me stop again. I'll try for the last time, and if it doesn't work, I will just have to move on without screen. Okay. Yeah, I know those of you on our Instagram are able to see my screen. That I'm aware. I'm aware you guys can see my screen. The people I'm particular about who can see my screen those on YouTube and Facebook because we're streaming these on multiple platforms. Okay. Okay. I'll just stop sharing, but we'll explain the slide and just move on. Okay, so facts about Lagos Ibadan Expressway. It's a 127.6 kilometer long, that's 79.3 miles, connecting Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, and Lagos State, the largest city in Africa. It is also the major route to the northern and southern and southeast part of Nigeria. The expressway is the oldest in Nigeria, commissioned in August 1978 during the military era under the administration of Lieutenant General Olusegun Obasanjo. The expressway is one of the busiest interstate routes in Nigeria and handle more than 25 to 50,000 PCU daily, though that has increased to a million cars. Constitute the largest, one of the largest in Africa, and is part of the federal maintenance project and is currently being worked on to even make it better. We're going to be putting a golf course in this particular estate, which is really beautiful. Imagine you're living in a place with a golf course, and that's really, really an edge in terms of this particular investment, right? Having a golf course is major because the golf course will increase the value of the place. As I've taught you about how land banking works, and you can see here we have Macpherson University, Foursquare, you have Redeem Camp, you have Dominion University, you have the toll gates, you have in Ibadan, you have Leeds University, you have First Technical University. We're directly opposite Dominion University. Okay, because of the road construction, it will take you 45 minutes to get to Redeem Camp from the place, and about an hour to get to, Berger and Lagos State. However, once the road is completed, it's barely about 25-30 minutes to get to Redeem Camp, and in 40 minutes you're in Lagos from the land itself. So this is the 3D design of some of what we're going to be doing, where golf courses are going to be. There'll be hotels and several other projects that we're going to be putting in that particular estate. Okay, and again, it's going to have all the basic amenities. And today you have opportunities of paying 17 million to pay just 7.5 million. Another estate we talked about in the course of this training is Abuja. We talked about the and why Abuja. Abuja is Nigeria's administrative and political capital. It's also the key capital on the African continent. According to the United Nations, Abuja grew by 139.7% between 2002 and 2010 alone, making it the fastest growing city in the world. As at 2015, the city is experiencing an annual growth of 35%, retaining its position as fastest growing city on African continent and one of the fastest growing in the world. As of 2016, the metropolitan area of Abuja is estimated at 6 million people, placing it behind only Lagos as the most populous metro area in Nigeria. When it comes to investing in Nigeria, Abuja is arguably best place. There are a number of reasons for this. It's Nigeria's capital. It's rapidly developing. It offers great quality life. There is not a lot of vacant land available. Land is particularly attractive investment due to being a relatively hands-off way of making money. When you fully comprehend these facts, you will understand that Abuja is a place to be one of the best places to invest in Nigeria. It's actually number two after Lagos in terms of best location to invest. So we have Kurudu, uh, the real estate Kurudu, and you have an opportunity. One of the good thing about it, you have this map showing you have the post-service housing estate, Deeper Life Camp in Abuja, Police Housing Estate, High Beam Estate, New Kurudu Market. It's just centered in estate all over the place. Okay, all over the place is estate. Again, this is the design of the housing we're going to be building here. You can see beautiful. We have golf. I mean, sorry, we have tennis, basketball. We have roller coaster. A lot of amazing, and people are rushing, investing every day. You can see several payments, investors all over different parts of the world. And we have several testimonies from several of our investors. This is one of our investors based in the US, giving great testimony as to, you know, the value he got when he invested with us. So we can go on several testimonies. So for that estate again, you're paying just 7.5 million instead of 17 million if you pay today. So those are two estates I'm talking to you about for today. I hope you got value. And I want to thank you for investing. I would love to take questions now from all of you who are watching. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Farouk, you can join me now and let's take questions together. Okay, again, for those asking, how do they, what do they do now? You can call the number +234 8188 111 999. You can call that number or WhatsApp that number right now. Um, and you stand a chance of taking part of this amazing offer. Again, +234 8188 111 999. +234 8188 111 999. That gives you the offer. Farouk, please feel free to join me as we take questions from people who have questions for us. So feel free to type your question, whether you are on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. Type your questions so that I can answer you. Remember, this offer ends today. Okay, it ends today. We're going to be doing the raffle draw to pick the winners among those of you who invest. We're going to do a raffle draw to pick who won all expense paid trip to Maldives or who won all expense paid trip to Israel. So we have one winner for Maldives, one winner for Israel. And we're going to be doing that on Thursday. And we're going to be having Chief Dele Mamodu, who will be doing us the honors in the evening on Thursday from here in Dubai. We'll put names of all investors in a basket and he'll just pick randomly who is the winner. Okay, and it's this all expense paid trip is in celebration of our 15th year anniversary as a company that is coming up in the month of May. So the trip to Israel is going to be May. The trip to Maldives is hopefully going to be in April. So all of this just to commemorate our anniversary as a company. We started 15 years ago. We went to real estate about 8 years ago, and God has been good. God has been good. So it's and for me, it's important to celebrate those who have been instrumental, our beautiful customers who invest with us, who are constantly with us, constantly being part of our journey and our story, and love, the brand and constantly work with us. We're not perfect. No company is perfect, but we've had perfect customers. Yeah, occasionally we've had some very crazy customers, I must confess. But majority of our customers have brought us nothing but joy and gladness and nothing but sometimes I look back and say we're a very lucky company. We're a very lucky company. Okay, any more questions? Where's Farouk? How many times do I need to call Farouk, please? Okay. Any question, guys? I'm waiting for those of us. If you have questions, please. I want to read your questions. Um, yes, reality with G Texan says, "Glory to God Almighty, we're moving around the continent." Absolutely. We are moving, we're making progress as a brand. Okay, any more question? Any more question? Okay, we don't have any question. I'd like to congratulate all our investors once again. Um, you know, thank you so much for investing in us, believing in us, and doing business with us. I have a Kundaya Bele says you are very lucky because you're doing the right thing. Thank you, I appreciate it. A Sosa Hodaro says, how many plots of land did you buy to start your real estate? I actually didn't buy. Um, I was into training digital marketing, and I got one of my students. I just was sharing the class that I intend to go into real estate. But prior to that, I've been doing brokerage. I've been selling for other companies. I've been getting commission. So he said to me, since you're good at selling, I have over 250 acre. I'll give you 50 acre. As you sell, you pay me. So my edge in going to real estate was that I've learned how to sell real estate using digital marketing. And so it was easy for people to give me land, my first land, and I was able to pay them as I sell. So that's part of what I teach in my mentorship classes, where how to build credibility, so that you don't even go into development with money, but you go in with skills and capacity to sell. Because of course, if you don't sell the land fast, you still have issues. It's still as good as that. But when we even started trying to buy our own, now we had money, we kept losing money again, because we're now being scammed. And that's also another thing I teach investors and people who join my one-on-one coaching class. Ekunda Bello, how do you operate in the US? So in the US, we're currently acquiring land. We just got one in Dallas. We also have people, who have requests, and we're able to work with our various partners in the US to help them get properties that they want to buy. Um, so I hope I answered you, Kundayo Bello. Simpamba Elisha says, Swagtha, you built me yesterday with those 10 years plus memory. Consistency, you know, pills, piles of everything. Okay, so I did a post about my naming of our first son. I think I still have it here. So many people can't believe this is me. Right, this is me and my wife when we were naming our first child. You can see how poor we were. Everything was born and struggling. I was sharing how I only had less than about $40 to do naming of our first child. I was owing house rent, couldn't renew office. I had to be working from home. I can go on and on with the challenges we had starting, and I'm happy sharing stories like this because sometimes when people connect with me, they kind of think I'm lucky, and they have these talks around, oh, you're lucky than us, oh, you are fortunate. And it's because many don't know the story. Many just think, oh, maybe the guy met money at home, maybe he had some godfathers. So, and it's important to come out with evidence and stories that help people to know, it wasn't like we had it easy. We just kept at it. So do you have land for sale in Dallas? At the moment, no. But if you need, we work with some of the best hands and we can always get you. Anywhere in the US, you need any property, we can always get you. Okay? In the UK as well, in Dubai as well. So Ekundaya Bello, you're interested in the US market, you have to be specific. What's your budget? What location do you want? This is one of the major things I always say. Sometimes you see people just say, "Oh, I want to invest in real estate." Then you ask them, "What's your budget?" They don't have a budget. That's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. If you don't have a budget, then have a budget for training. But maybe you want to go into brokerage, into being an agent, or you want to go into it as a business, then have a budget for training so that you can be less taught. Um, so for me, these are some of the powerful things that you can always do. Simpapa Elisha says, God has been faithful to you in all my pages, WhatsApp status. You are trending. It's my desire to meet you in Zambia. Yes, I have to go to Zambia. I look forward to going to Zambia. It's going to be a great, time when I finally get to go to the Zambia. Beautiful Planet says, it is Stephen, you're a great guy. I was watching the picture you posted today. My conclusion is this: you have worked hard and God is rewarding that hard work. I agree with you. I mean, sometimes people talk about luck, and when I tell them, I don't know what that means. I've never been lucky in my life. There's nothing that was handed over to me, nothing. Not even my wife. To even get married was hell, just to get married. Okay, my father-in-law wouldn't agree. He felt I wasn't financially stable enough to marry his daughter. Everything I've had to get in life, I had to fight for it, worked for it. It's almost like it's a battle. Okay, everything, and I'm not kidding. Business, family. I'm gonna be posting on my son's 10th birthday. I'm gonna be telling you the battle I went over my son. We gave birth to him, started emaciating. We started getting stories of that people touched him with voodoo. Like every good thing you see in my life, I fought. I fought hard, right? And I'm still fighting. Just that I have a rule of not sharing my challenges until they become a testimony. Because I realize that when you start putting it all out there without it being a testimony yet, it's like being injured and you are bleeding and you enter a shark infested water. This world is full of sharks. You have more people wanting to bring you down than those who really care. A lot of people will act like they care, but the day they see your weakness, they are ready to go and bring you down. Trust me. So for me, as a rule, I don't go about telling people my challenges and my worries until I overcome, so that it doesn't now become something people even use to get at me. Um, so the event tomorrow, why not? Elisha, I hope you've registered. We're hosting Dan Lok tomorrow at the Stephen Akita University. Please go register right now at www.stephenakintauniversity.com. That is one event you can't miss tomorrow. It's online. You can watch from anywhere in the world. I'm going to be sharing with you how do you attract high net worth, high net worth investors, right? How do you sell, expensive stuff? Okay, some of you want to go into real estate, but the biggest challenge you're going to face in real estate has nothing to do with capital. It has everything to do with how do you get people to pay, right? When you don't have the product, because you can always get people to even give you the benefit of the doubt and give you the property. But now they've given you property to sell. How do you even sell it? Right? It's never about the product. It's really about the selling. Wealth is a selling game. Bill Gates is who he is today because he's a good salesman. We were able to convince all of us to have a laptop in our house. Remember, we're not doing that. Computer wasn't in everybody's house, even when I was born, right? It was a luxury. But he kept shouting since that time. Since the 90s, Bill Gates has been saying computer will have to be something in everybody's house. He sold the idea to the whole world. The more we bought computers, the richer the man got. Wealth is a function of selling. You can sell, you'll be wealthy. No question, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Wealth is, I'll repeat it, wealth is for people who can sell. Whether you're into music, whether you're into soccer, wealth is always a function of those who are selling the most. Do you know that some oftentimes, okay, I'll give you an example. Do you know Cristiano Ronaldo makes more money? Okay, and that's the website. I've just typed it again for those of you on YouTube, on Facebook, www.university.com. Go sign up. This is one training you can't afford. I've even put all expense paid, 100% money back guaranteed. If you are not able to, get value, I'll refund your money to you for tomorrow's event. It's going to change your life forever. Go sign up. Esa Eso Godaro says, I can't wait to have the honor of meeting you first time at Crib July. I got my ticket already, paid 1 million deposit already. Your testimony gives me great joy and hope. I look forward to meeting you at Dr. Olumide Emmanuel's event. It's going to be great. Um, Someone is asking, okay, someone is saying INEC. I don't know what that has to do with INEC. It's 4 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow's event, and it's an event you can attend from anywhere in the world. Even if you are voting, right? Remember, even if your candidate win, doesn't mean you are going to be rich. Remember, you better have to work on your salvation. Okay, work out your own salvation when it comes to building wealth. You have to work out your own salvation because even that the right candidate wins the election does not guarantee that you're going to be rich. You still have to work out. Wealth is a personal responsibility. You have to take personal responsibility for your finances, right? And that is how this works. Um, Someone said, I'd like to know what success is to you. For me, success is freedom, right? Freedom to be able to marry who you want to, freedom to be able to take care of your family, to be able to have them travel to wherever you want them to travel to, live wherever you want them to be able to live, right? Um, Rise up to whatever heights they want to rise to. Success is being able to send my kids to MIT if he wants to, and money is not the problem. Success is being able to afford good health care. Success is if I mean, one of my biggest regrets in life was that my mother died of ovarian cancer because we couldn't afford to have taken her to a private hospital that could diagnose the cancer early enough. Right? Success is being able to afford to take my mother to a good hospital, to be able to treat her, even if she was going to die of cancer. The joy of knowing that you had enough funds, that money wasn't a problem. You played your part financially to take good care of her. It was that's success. So for me, success is freedom, guys. Okay, and it's freedom. It's not for me. Success is not naira and kobo. I've always said this over and over again that having a huge amount of money in your account is not success. Being able to afford whatever you need when the need arises is success, is wealth. That's for me the definition of wealth. You're not wealthy by just having some huge money you kept in the bank. You're wealthy for me when each time you need huge money, you can call the money forth. The money can come out. That's success, right? Um, so success is freedom. The freedom to do what you want. The freedom, yes, to be a blessing to others. that freedom that I can do what I want to do. If I today I wake up and I say I want to have all my, some of my clients go to Maldives, go to Israel. That's success to me. Okay, even if I have those good wishes, if we can't afford it, we can't afford it. So good intention is not enough. Being in a position to be able to afford good intentions is more critical. So, and I say this often: if you really care about poor people, make enough money so you can help them. If you really care about poor people, make enough money so you can help them. And one of the best ways that I know for you to be wealthy is real estate, owning properties, buying assets, owning it. Okay, it will take a while, but it's one of the most enduring, trusted sources of long lasting wealth that transfer from one generation to another generation. Thank you for being part of today's class. Remember, our offer ends today. So if you really want to buy the property, call the number right now. Sign up today, not tomorrow. Don't call tomorrow and say, "Bye, you guys told me today." It's today. Pay now. Today. And I promise you, it will be the best decision of your life. I promise you. I love you. God bless you all. Good